Oh man. Welcome everyone. I know it's early, at least for me. Um, but I've got to take advantage of doing streams when I can. Don't always have the perfect times to do them, and this stream may take a while, so I thought I would start pretty early today. For those of you who didn't see my community post, I'm going to be ranking on this lovely tier list made on a Pages document every new release from 2021 that I own. So, last year I did a video where I ranked all the new releases from 2020, and for whatever reason I canceled the video. I wasn't too proud of it. But it's something I want to try again for this year. At the end of this year, I'm going to do a video ranking every new release from 2021. And then I'm going to do a separate video ranking every car that I got in 2021. So 2021 new releases, re-releases, and things from other years that I got. But for this stream, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through the 2021 poster, one car at a time, and I'm going to be ranking every new release that I own. So if it's a re-release that I got years ago, I won't be counting it. If it's a re-release that I got for the first time this year, I won't be counting it. If it's a new release I don't have, I won't be counting it. This is only going to be my thoughts on the cars from this year that I've bought so far. So we have, what, 7 tiers? S, A, B, C, D, E, and we have F down here on the other page. If I need to make more tiers, you could just press the button there. Yeah, and don't worry, I came prepared. Not only is my phone that I'm using to stream plugged in, we will also be plugging in my laptop here. It is currently tangled around the tripod, so yeah, I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm thinking definitely over an hour, but it's going to be really fun. It's something I really want to do. And of course, you guys can give me your input as well. For what you think of the cars. But again, it's just going to be the ones that I own. But until then, stay along. 24 hours of Le Mans is going to start. Alright, gonna watch it for inspiration. But for those of you who didn't see, I put up a community post. For the time being, I'm not going to be using my blog. I think it's just easier to use my community tab to show what cars I got. And then, you know, if I'm using my community tab, then people maybe who don't watch my videos can see it. You know, I think keeping my content on YouTube compared to a individual blog site is probably the best bet. I haven't forgotten about the blog. I don't want to update. Remind me tomorrow. But I do have 3 of the 4 new Pixar Fest cars. I have Lightning, Sally, and Ramon. I do hope to get Luigi and Guido. I don't know why Ramon isn't metallic. What's up with that? That's really unfortunate. He even looks metallic on the back of the package. But Lightning won the poll by a shocking amount. Like, I was shocked. I was gonna review Sally first. I was gonna do Color Changer Fillmore, who I knew would win the poll. And then I was like, okay, I'll do Sally after. That's probably most interesting. And I put it up to the poll, and Sally got like 2% of the votes. I'm really surprised that many people wanted to see McQueen, because he's really similar to the Pixar Fest one from last year. But review of him should be up today. A bit of speckled paint. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not really, I don't think. A little, yeah, I kind of see that. But, like, look at him on the back of the package, and look at him in person. It's a little unfortunate. I'm not really sure if they could pull off a metallic white, but still, you know. I really hope to find Luigi and Guido, though. So glad they brought Pixar Fest back. I'll only be ranking new releases from the main line, by the way, just based off of the poster here. We'll start in about 30 seconds at the 5-minute mark, and hopefully some more people join in. But Cars Adventures Lap 2 Season 10 will finally have its finale today. This season took almost 2 months to make. It was an absolute pain. I hope you guys enjoy the finished product. And I promise next Cars Adventures season will be back on schedule. And that'll start a few days into September, probably. Last year, I took a break from Cars Adventures in November when I did my new video in November. This year I have plans to do 4 more Cars Adventure seasons, 1 for each month, just like how it usually is. September, October, November, December will all have their own individual seasons, or maybe like, I don't know, depending on the airing schedule of the episodes, 1 month might be cut out of the equation. But I've taken too much time on hiatus for Cars Adventures this year. I took, what, a month and a half off to do Cars 4, so, yeah, I really miss. The real world plotline was fun, but I really miss being able to use all of the Cars characters, so I'm very excited to get back to that. I have some new ideas that I'm really excited to do. But with that out of the way, I said we'd start 5 minutes in. It is now 6 minutes in. Are we ready to start putting these cars in? Are we ready to start putting these cars in a tier list? They called him Time. Man, you found my secret identity. I've been a Monsters Inc. character the whole time. You're not the first person who's made that joke. I'm honored to have a Pixar character named after me. But all right, let's get started here, I think. Okay. By the way, I am currently working on an incredibly long video, incredibly long, that I've been working on basically all month. It's currently 58 minutes in length. It's not a new collection video, but we're getting there. It's not my 4-year anniversary special. It's not my collab errors and inconsistencies. All of those are coming out. It's one I haven't really been too public about, but I'm very excited. It's currently almost an hour. It's literally 58 minutes. I think I'll finish recording it today. Yeah, definitely going to be interesting. A little different than my usual stuff, but kind of like a lot of my most popular series combined into one big video. Anyway, let's rank the cars I've found this year that are new. So not Jackson and not Rusty's McQueen. Do you guys want me to rank the re-releases I got for the first time this year? Or should it just be the new releases I've gotten this year? I feel like there's a difference. But you guys want me to do... I feel like if I do the re-releases, it's kind of unfair. I think I'm going to stick to the new releases, and we'll see how long that takes. And if I have more time, we'll do re-releases. Brian Spark, no, Murray. These are all re-releases. Kabuto. Suki I got for the first time this year, but she doesn't count. Harumi, Bob Pulley, Hot Rod Jr., Take 5 a Day Watermark. Okay, finally, Hot Rod Smokey, Hot Rod River Scott. We got him, so let me just screenshot that, and we'll figure out what tier to put him in. Okay. Hot Rod River Scott is probably one of my least favorite releases. When I'm ranking things, I always find it so difficult to decide what the first thing to rank is. But Hot Rod River Scott, not a big fan. I don't really like the... Like, you could barely see him. Yeah, kind of boring. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to put... Yeah, you used to love him, but... Yeah, he looks just bad. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I totally can get behind that. I'm considering putting him on E tier. Honestly. I think I'm going to put him on D tier. I think. What do you guys think? D or E? I don't know if he's low enough to be E, but if I change my mind, we could always move him down a tier. I think E. Yeah, we've got to vote for E. D. Yeah. D. Okay, yeah. E is too harsh. Yeah. Okay, D tier for him. Hot Rod Luis, I think, is way better. Have Hot Rod Luis also. Why isn't it letting me screen? There we go. I think Hot Rod Luis is better than Hot Rod, that was Hot Rod River. She isn't that much better, but I definitely prefer her, so with the approval of you guys, I think I'm gonna put her into C tier. I think. she's kind of, you know, it's nice to have a new Louise Nash because she's missing variants that the other two have. But I think C tier is a good place for her because at the end of the day, it's not all that different. It's not all that interesting. But if you guys are good with C tier for her, if any of you guys have her, I think we're gonna put her in this tier. Anybody have any thoughts, any objections to Louise Nash? I think it's fair. I think it's fair. I think we'll drop her. I think we'll drop her in C. Maddie McGear, no, not a new release. Pat, no. Track Damage Cruise is a new release. Track Damage Cruise, I think people are gonna want me to put her in a low tier, but I actually quite like her. That's not right. You know, I think a lot of people, I think when I do my video where I rank all the new releases, I feel like I'm going to get some flack for where I rank her. But personally, I quite like her. I think she's pretty cool. I can't see myself putting her, maybe in B. I could see that. I think she fits in C. Because it's Cruise. Yeah, see, okay, maybe Track Damage Cruise isn't as disliked as I think. I think, yeah, B. I think B. If anybody else agrees, I think I'm gonna put her in B. B or C, but honestly, I think I'm gonna do B. Again, once again, I'll give you guys a few seconds to object. B, okay. Daryl, Pit Crew Fillmore, Bob, Sputterst. This is where the tractors start. Okay, so this is where the tractors start. I like the tractors. I think we've gotten too many tractors in a short amount of time, which has sort of killed my hype for them. But I quite like them, and Sputterstop might be my personal favorite of the tractors. I don't know if I want to go A tier. I think I'm going to end up putting a lot of the tractors in B tier, but I like the Sputterstop one more than most of the rest of them. So, I don't know. I like the tractor, but I don't know. I don't think I want to put it in A, but I don't think I want to put it in B. Like at the end of the day, it's another tractor. You know, we have a bunch just like it. But I like it better than the other tractors. So I don't know if we're going to do A or B. I think A is too high. It's got to go in. It's rejecting being put in B. Hold on. I think it's got to go in B. That's the end of the poster. Okay, cool. Bumper Save Racing Tractor was a 2019 release. Easy Idle Tractor I don't have, so I'm not ranking it. Fusing Tractor. Fusing Tractor's probably one of my least favorite tractors. I think Fusing Tractor. I think I'm putting Fusing Tractor in C. Why doesn't this? Okay. I think Fusing Tractor is a pretty easy C tier for me. Considering I just said how much I like the Sputterstop one and I just put him in B. I think he's gonna go C tier. He's one that I think looked nicer in person, but he's a car that I genuinely did not like when I first bought him. Definitely like him more now, but we're gonna do C. McQueen, yeah, color is a bit off. McQueen as the Easter Buggy. I like character variants of main characters a lot. I like variants that are weird, and I like variants of things from Cars 2. This is McQueen's Hudson Hornet piston cut paint job with bunny ears. It's so weird. Of course, it's because of the book it's based off of. But I really like this car. It's honestly, I feel like I need to look at it again because I don't think I've respected this car enough in my collection. I did an Easter special this year, but I couldn't use him because my series takes place after Cars 3. Unless anybody has any qualms about putting him in A tier, this guy, this bunny-eared vehicle, dude's going right into A tier. Okay, okay, we're going A tier for him. Again, unless anybody can convince me to think otherwise. I'm doing A tier. That was not supposed to happen. Alright, Robin Tails Fighter, do you have any objections to our tier list so far? As the guy that I consult for my videos and stuff. Yes, I did just put Easter Buggy McQueen in A tier, and yes, Track Damage Cruise is in B tier. I don't know if that's a hot take or a controversial opinion. Easter Buggy, I got him for the first time this year, but he's not a new release. These guys aren't new. Darren's not new. Todd's not new. Ruby's not new. That's the end. Manu Flywheel, Aiken Axler, Sheldon Shifter, M Fast Fong. Here we go. This is when I'm gonna. This is where the controversies are gonna begin. This is where next gens have surprisingly large fan bases. Like, for whatever reason, people have some very strong opinions on the individual next-gen designs. I'm not sure how it ended up that way, but it just kind of did, and I tend to stay away from that stuff. M Fast Fong is a car that I didn't quite like at first, because he seemed inaccurate to the movie. But, I ended up liking him. I think this picture doesn't do him justice. I think A or B. Yeah, A or B. Compared to where I want to put the other next gens, I think I'm gonna put M Fast Fong. Yes, you did arrive just in time. We're 18 minutes in. We're not that far in. I think M Fast Fong, I like him. If there was something between A and B, I'd put him in there. But now I have to decide. Do I? That is the wrong button again. Because I'm thinking ahead to how I'm gonna rank the other next gens. So I don't know. A or B, guys. I think M Fast Fong is one of the next gens that is a bit more controversial. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a lot of Bs. Anybody have any objections to M Fast Fong being in B tier here? Wow, Cartenda. Wow. Okay, put him in F tier, which is currently completely empty. Look at that. Huh. F minus. Wow. Okay, that's harsh. That's not even a tier that exists, man. Are you guys just gonna be like this the whole time? We're just gonna say to put everything in F. He should be a bit metallic. He should be. But we've recently learned that that doesn't work out all the time. See, I'd put him in A, but yeah, I think he's gonna go in A. Forget it. He's going in A. No turning back. JD is not new. HJ is not new. Will Rush is like my favorite next gen now. This guy is awesome. I like Will Rush a lot. Will Rush is going to be, no questions asked by me, I'm putting him in S tier. If anybody has any objections, I'll listen to them. But I'm not gonna agree because I really like Will Rush. He's going right in S. Okay, no questions asked. Text Dynaco. Saludos amigos Ramon. Yeah, everyone's saying S. Saludos amigos Ramon. I forgot. I forgot this car came out for some reason, which is weird because I love Ramon variants, aside from when they're supposed to be metallic. Again, I really like main character variants. I really like Ramon and McQueen and Mater variants. Saludos amigos Ramon is cool. Okay, he really is. But I don't think I'm going to put him in S. I think I'm going to put him in A. What you'll soon learn about me for how I rank things is the top level for me is always very prestigious. It's always very hard to get into that top level. And I think A is the way to go for Saludos Amigos. So sorry if that grinds anyone's gears, if that grills anyone's cheese, if that let's add a few more tiers just in case. I've got a feeling A is going to have a lot in it. For those of you who don't know, there is an F tier. It just didn't fit on the page. I see you later, Robin. Let me know what you think of the final product of this. Danico Cruz. Fabulous McQueen. Flo. Racing Start Luigi and Guido I don't have. Queen of Cone. Mater. Ramon. Okay. 2021 Green Ramon is technically a new release, yes? He's different. Although the picture is not different, this is the updated Green Ramon. That's what this is. Although the picture is of the wrong thing, I need you guys to picture the updated Green Ramon. C, yeah, I was thinking C. C is just kind of generic. I'd put the old Green Ramon in like D or E, honestly. But new Green Ramon isn't anything all that different. I think C is good. I like that they've been going around updating the Ramones. But remember, this is for the new Ramon from this year. C tier is just middle of the road. Like, it's literally the middle. There are 3 tiers above it, there are 3 tiers below it. I think that's fair. Lizzie, Mildred Bylane, Sarge, Floyd Morgan. I forgot that I have Floyd Morgan, but I do have Floyd Morgan. And Floyd Morgan, he's pretty cool. I like Floyd Morgan. He's one of the cars that I kind of forget I have and haven't really seen much since I got him. He just kind of sat around on my floor for months and I put him on my shelf. C or B? Yeah. I think I'm going to go B. I'm going to be kind of harsh on a lot of the legends. Fair warning. Yeah, but if I did every Thailand variant, I think we'd be here all day. I don't have the original Mildred, though. Joe Don Jackson. He's certainly a car that exists. I reviewed him like 2 days ago. So you guys might be familiar with my opinions on him. E, yeah. I could hear that. I could hear that. I'm thinking D tier for Joe Don Jackson. I think he should go in E. I'm starting to think that Joe Don Jackson should go in D and River Scott should go in E. I think River... C. Okay, we have a C tier. Interesting. Anybody else? Joe Don Jackson's going to be a difficult one. I just don't really like him. This prototype picture isn't doing him any favors. D or E? But, like, I don't know how he stacks up compared to Heyday River. I think River is a bit better than Joe. Yeah. Man. I think I'm gonna go D tier. Man, I don't know. If somebody can convince me as to why he should go into either E or D. D, E, D, E, D, E, D, E, D, E. E, because he's terrible. Compelling argument. Ooh, my neighbors are having their gutters cleaned. That's fun. D or E? Guys, I don't know. Maybe this is why I canceled my video on this last year. I'm gonna go. We're getting more people saying D. Okay, D. Ducky Fauntleroy is actually one of the legends that I really like. I actually really like Ducky Fauntleroy. This guy is one of my favorites. Honestly, this guy, in my opinion, I think his diecast looks better than the image here. Wow, B. Everyone's saying A. I even got an S tier. I was honestly thinking S tier. He's one of my favorites from this year. Do I like him as much as Will Rush? No. I think he's going in S tier, guys. I think he's going in S tier. I can't believe I did that. Caleb Worley I don't own, so we're gonna skip past him. Trainer Cruz. Aiden, Tom W. Kurt, Smokey. Robert Jam Jones. My guy right here. You gotta love the band pitties. You gotta love them. I forgot these were 2021 releases. This is gonna be really difficult for me to rank because I really like these guys. I think A tier. C, wow. We have a C tier for him. Okay. I think A or B for this guy. I think I'm gonna go A tier. I really like these. And S, help Guido with his paparazzi song. Yeah, I think, wow, we have votes for S, we have votes for A. This is really cool to do as a live stream. I should definitely do more stuff like this in the future. I love having everybody's feedback on this. But again, at the end of the year, I'm going to do a video ranking every new release for 2021, whether I own them or not, as well as a video on everything that I bought in 2021. And we'll definitely do more live streams where I rank stuff. I think he's going to go A. Pam Wheeldarrow. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put Pam in A as well. Honestly, I think she's pretty similar to Robert in my opinion in terms of placement. Yeah, I think she and Robert should be same tier. Taco, Jimbo, Blind Spot. Why do I always call Blind Spot Broadside? Andrea, Kathy Copter, Corey, Dashboardman, Francesco, Lewis, Jeff, Giant Take 5 a Day Watermark, Mama Bernoulli, Courtney Carspur, Max Schnell. That! Okay. Frolic Ramon. This is where the fun begins. I don't know. Hot Rod Steve Ursel. I was really disappointed by him, honestly. I wish that you could see the purple better. You could barely tell. He's over on my floor on the other side of the room. I genuinely cannot tell the difference between him and the normal variant. the fact that nobody knows why this car exists probably takes part in this as well, but I was really disappointed. Like, even though he didn't appear in the movie, they could have made this guy cooler, but they barely gave him any flames. You could barely even tell they're on him in the prototype image used on the poster here. I think he's going in D tier. Alright, Steve Ursel's, because you buy two and you get paint in black and boom, normal Steve. I have another way of getting normal Steve. It's called, they could have just re-released normal Steve instead. But coffin dance. Yes, but D or E, yeah. I think he's going in D. Any objections? Is there anybody whose like favorite release of 2021 has been Hot Rod Steve? Okay, cool. Clutch Aid Racing Tractor is... Well, first off, there's the fact that he barely looks like Noah Gokek, but that's actually movie accurate, so I'm not mad for that. I mean, I'm mad for that. I'm not a fan of the Clutch Aid Tractor. I think I'm going to put him in either the same tier as... I think I'm going to put him in the same tier as the Vuzine Tractor, honestly. Is this a controversial opinion? I don't really like him that much, honestly. Screenshot there. Wow, okay, is this like... You think he's better than the Vuzine Tractor? I don't know, they're really similar in my mind. You know what I'm gonna do? Watch this. This is what we're gonna do, guys. I can't see myself... I like the Clutch Aid Tractor better, but I can't see myself putting him above the Vuzine Tractor. No, but like, the Vuzine Tractor shouldn't be that low. That's the thing. I don't think the Vuzine Tractor should be so low on the list. Can I delete this? Okay, you know what? Here, this is what we're doing instead. Forget it. We're just gonna put the Vuzine Tractor, the Clutch Aid Tractor in C. Yeah. Okay. At least he's the last tractor we have to do. Okay, I think that's good. Not out. Well, they are out. I just haven't found them. Nick Shift. This is my guy right here. The Vuzine Tractor should be so low on the list. Slow claps for Cartendo. Nick Shift. I wish he were a bit lighter like he is in this image compared to the normal diecast, but Nick Shift is I really like Nick Shift. The question being, when I was ranking M-Fast Fong and deciding if he should be on A or B, all I was thinking of, was like, well, where do I put Nick Shift? I like Nick Shift not as much as Will Rush, but I like him a lot more than M-Fast Fong. If there was an A+ tier of some kind, Nick here would be on it. But I think I'm putting him in A. Not A, sorry, S. I think I'm putting him in A, he says as he drops him into S tier. I think he's going in S. Any objections? Speak now or forever hold your peace regarding where I put a toy car on a list on a live stream at 9 in the morning. Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. Jim Reverick, don't have him. Doc, Sheriff. We're almost at the end here. Jimmy Lugwrench. Okay, I like Jimmy Lugwrench. Saying Jimmy Lugwrench is overrated? I think he's leagues better than Joe Don Jackson. I think he's gonna go in B. I think, yeah, A or B. Yeah, I think B. I'm gonna go B. Oh, Nick Shift, okay. I think Jimmy Lugwrench is gonna be B. Yeah, he is inaccurate. Good point. I didn't even know that when I reviewed him now. So I think he's going B. Clovis Rider. I thought I would hate this car. He looks way too much like Randy Lawson. And I ended up really, really, really liking this car. I really like Clovis Rider, and I don't know why. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want to put Clovis Rider in A tier. I don't know why. But I ended up absolutely loving this car. This was one of my least favorite new releases on the poster when I first saw it. But as soon as I saw him in the packaging, I was like, this guy rocks. And then I reviewed him. Unless anybody objects. I think he's got a spot in A. S is too much. A is great. Yeah. Boop. Sterling. Antonio. Dewey Conrad I really want to get. I think he's going to be my favorite legend. Aside from Ducky. Release Millie already. Maturi. And that is it. But wait! There's more! Don't go away. Disney Channel will be right back. We have to rank the Racing Reds. And I completely forgot about them. And these guys are about to lay waste to and completely break the competition. I only own half the Racing Reds. I never found the Mater, and I really want to get the Mater. I've got Jackson, I've got Sally, I've got Francesco. I'm going to start with Sally. We'll come back to Jackson. I think, here's the thing, Sally is really good. I was going to put Sally in B tier. The other ones are going to be higher than Sally, but I started with Sally because I think I'm going to put her in B tier. She's using the wrong mold. She's really good. Yeah, Sally's just Sally in red. Compared to the other cars, they didn't really change that much. So either A or B, and I think she's going to be B. Francesco and Jackson are going in S tier. Does anybody object? Francesco and Jackson in S. Francesco's Racing Red variant is my favorite Francesco. I don't know about Sally, because I really like her, but she's the wrong mold and all that. Francesco's an S, okay? No questions asked. And I think Jackson. Angry Storm Jackson himself. Angry Storm Jackson himself. It's going to fit very nicely. An S. Don't have Gold McQueen. 2 packs. Hey, guess what? There's only one new release in all of these, and it's this guy. Woo! I think Double Clutch Daily is an easy B tier. He's cool. Nice to have a pity waving a flag, but I think Double Clutch is easily B tier. If anybody wants to object. I don't really know why you would object, personally. I think he's B tier. And it's my tier list, so it's my decision. But Double Clutch Daily. I think some people might even argue to put him in C. But I think B. Double Clutch Daily is a scam. Put him in a single. You say Double Clutch is A, okay. I think I'm gonna put him in B. I think I'm gonna put him like if I could put something between B and C. think double clutch is B. But that's starting to make me rethink Sally's placement. Cartendo, what have you done to me? No, yeah, I think it's good. Oh, hey, what's that? Oh, there are so few new releases that... 95 and 51 Mater. This is gonna be... This is gonna be interesting, isn't it? Hey, wow. Not that exciting, but not bad. I want to go C tier. Do I? I don't know. I'm conflicted. He's better than I initially thought, but he didn't appear in the movie, and that takes points away for me. I like him more than I thought I would, but you guys have to remember also, this dude's a deluxe, and that's a scam. So I think C is for like the generic ones. He's better. I've been very disappointed from the Maters with hats. As someone who really likes Maters, he's an easy C. And finally, Xavier Rodalt. This guy right here, Xavier Rodalt. I would have preferred a Cars 1 Spearmint cab instead, just for the sake of consistency. But Xavier's pretty cool. I like Xavier. I like the Cars 3 Spearmint, but he's one of the only cases where I've seen a cab and I'm like, yeah, but what about the rest of the hauler? Usually I'm okay with the cabs, but like, look at this guy. Look at this guy, like, it's like teasing you, like, hey, look, it fades to dark blue. I like him. I think he's gonna go in B, but I want to put him in A. Do I put him in A? I was the first person to review him. I was one of the first people to get him because I found him for a really good deal online. Obviously, that doesn't change my perception of the car, but I do quite like him. I like him, I'll say this, I like him better than CB and Dale Ruffalo and the other haulers that we've gotten, the other hauler cabs from the last few years. But Xavier, everyone is saying B. I don't know, guys. I want to put him in A. But, man. I like him better than the ones in B. He's going in A. Is he going in A? I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, wow, what do we do? If this guy had a back, he'd be an S. Final statement. There we go, guys. We have now ranked every new release that I've gotten in 2021 with time to spare. I planned for this stream to go until 11 o'clock. It is literally 10 o'clock. So, what do we rank now? I want to add to the tier list. I want to add to the list. We got a bunch of people just joining right now. What do we do, guys? Do we rank the re-releases I got in 2021? Right, non-mainline. Thank you, Cartendo. What I'm gonna do, non-mainline, and then I'm gonna rank the re-releases. Should I rank the re-releases I got in 2021? I'll do that after. And then maybe if we still have time after, I will rank the cars that I got for the first time in 2021. I'll go through my reviews, see what cars I got for the first time this year. And yeah, we're now going to be on the World of Cars French database. Despite being in French, it's one of the most useful websites that I use literally daily for my videos. And we're going to be ranking non-mainline stuff now. Okay. I don't like the endurance racers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really don't. And Sheldon Sheldon is no different, honestly. Sheldon is probably among my least favorite releases in quite a while. Honestly, if I want to put him in E tier. Anybody, any objections to putting this guy in E tier? Or F? Or E? I think the worst endurance racer is the Synergy Next Gen. Yeah, E. Sorry, guys. Wow, we got an F? Okay. But yeah, he's going in E. I think the Synergy Next Gen, Eric Breaker, is my least favorite. In fact, I stopped looking. I didn't want, because you know, when I find a car in a store, if I don't get it, I'm definitely going to regret it. I stopped looking through the endurance racers because I didn't want to find Eric Breaker. And I've never done that before. I just stopped looking at those pegs. I was like, no, if I find him, then I'm going to buy him and I'm going to review him, and I don't want to. NASCAR guys, I don't have Eric Almirola or the new Danny Bro, but I do have all the other ones aside from Luigi and Guido. Let's have some fun here. Let's go. It's time to break the tier list, guys. We are literally, let me make this center. We are literally about to break the tier list here, guys. Just because of how good the NASCAR guys are, okay? It depends on the car, though. Karsten Ace Dillon. Karsten Ace Dillon is either S or A, in my opinion. I like some of them better than others. Eric Almirola, that dude's going in S, and I don't even own him. Love how that guy turned out. Karsten Ace Dillon. I think Karsten Ace Dillon is S tier. Any objections? We have two people saying S tier. Yeah, A plus. We need an A plus, dude. All right, S tier. Next, Chase Rislaw. I really like the Ryan and Chase. You guys are gonna hate me for my placement of Ryan, but I think Ryan is my favorite NASCAR guy until Eric Almirola came out. Chase, I don't think Chase deserves to be an S tier. Oh, that's not fun. Oh no. Guys. Okay, yikes. How do we delete a column? Is there like a fill button? This is really annoying to do. Remind me next time to just use a tier maker website, honestly. Can we just refill that with white? Okay, well now it looks bad. Okay. Okay, this is what we do. We press undo, then we press undo again. This isn't helping. This is not helping. This is not helping. Now we gotta undo that part. Hey, it wouldn't be a live stream if something didn't go wrong, right? What's going on? Whose idea was this? What did I just do? I just got rid of the outline. Yeah, I need to just do tier maker. Okay, no, it's gonna move the entire thing. There is a way to do this. I've done it before. I literally have to, like, move them into the trash. Oh, wait. Oh, I got it. I got it. Watch this. There! Alright, I'm not going to be doing the mini racers for this. Chase. Back to Chase. Let's cut to the chase. S or A for Chase? A. I think I'm going to go A. I think S is too much. Crew Chief Mater. Crew Chief Mater. Let me tell you about this man right here, okay? I don't like this Mater. He looks like a knockoff. Okay? This guy looks like a knockoff to me. I don't like him. I think he's got to go E. I really do. Like, what is this car? I don't like him. And I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I don't have Luigi and Guido. But I would definitely put them way higher. He's going in... Should he go in F? I think he deserves to be on the same tier as Sheldon. Sorry, Mater. I like Mater, but not this one. Looks like a knockoff. Whoa. This entire page just reloaded. And also, it shot me back to the 2020 cars? No. We were on the 2021 ones. Come on. 2021 one. Oh. I have no idea. As you can see, I am quite the tech expert. Okay. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yes, I said that on purpose. Gogo Logano is my least favorite of the ones they've done. He's definitely my least favorite of the ones they've done. I'm thinking A or B for him. I don't like the color scheme. I don't like how it's all like this one shade of yellow. He's got to go. He's got to be A, right? Any objections for Gogo Logano here? I think he's got to be an A. At least for next gen, yeah. A or B. I think he's my least favorite of the new designs. Okay. Yeah. B for Gogo. Jackson. Give me every reason why this car should not be in either C or D tier. Go. I am so bored of the Jackson Storm variants being so boring. I like Racing Red. But I think Jackson is going in either C or D. They really should have done more with him. I think D might be too harsh, but I don't like him that much. Compared, here, I'll give you guys this. Compare Jackson to the other next gens in the series. Compare him to what, compare him to how they changed Chase and Ryan and the things they did with them. I think Jackson is gonna go in C. Because I think putting him in D is too cruel. Lightning! I feel like this McQueen design is a little overrated. I think McQueen is easily either B or A. I think either B or A. Really, really solid McQueen. I think he's going in A. Yeah. I would put him in B, but he's better than Gogo Logano, I think. Luigi and Guido I don't have, but I wish I did. Ryan is S tier, okay? Okay? Hot take, probably. Probably controversial. But Ryan, I'm putting Ryan in S tier. See if anybody says anything regarding Ryan. I think this guy, I'm putting Ryan in S. Goodbye. William Byrev, also an easy S tier, I think. I like William far better than the Slider Petrolsky guy. S stands for Ryan inside laning. It does. I like him better than Sidewall Shine. But easily S for William Byrev. Don't have the 5-pack. Pixar Fest. Look, I physically have them in my hands right now. Lightning. I prefer the original Pixar Fest McQueen. Definitely. This one is just a little too similar to me. If they had done a Pixar Fest version of a different McQueen instead of Radiator Springs... I'm literally reviewing this guy. I'm literally filming the review for this guy after I put this stream up. I think I'm going to put him in C. B or C. Luigi and Guido, I don't have them, but Luigi and Guido would almost definitely be S tier. I think C is too harsh. But regarding the McQueen, it's too he's too similar to the other one. He's too similar to the other one, I think. The other one would be an A or an S for me. So, if I would make the other Pixar Fest McQueen from last year an A, this guy's gonna be a B, I think. Luigi and Guido would be S tier, but I don't own them. Ramon! Ramon is not metallic! Why? The back of the packaging shows him as metallic. He should have been metallic, but he's just flat white. He's cool. Wish he were metallic. He's just really awkward that he's not metallic, so I think he's gonna go in B. Yeah, we don't have another white Ramon, which gives him bonus points. But I think he's getting B. I'd give him A if he were metallic, but I think he has to be in B. Does he have silver flames? Oh, cool. Oh, I like that. I really like that. Wow. Oh, the silver flames are really cool. Okay, I didn't realize that. Man, guys, are you guys gonna make me change my opinion and put this guy in A? Those silver flames look really cool. Alright, fine. We'll listen to everybody else. Somehow, some way, Ramon, the one I just complained about, he's going in A. Come on! Doesn't have enough ghost flames. That's a very interesting criticism. Sally is still the wrong mold. Sally is still the wrong mold. A or B for Sally? Do we do A tier or B tier for Sally? I think Sally should be in B. I love that we're getting more Sallys. I love that they're finally treating Sally like an actual major character. A lot of people are saying A for Sally. If Ramon is A, Sally is A. Okay. Okay. A stands for A, Pixar Fit Sally. But she's the wrong mold. Also, we put Racing Red Sally in B, so I feel like she should be even with Racing Red Sally. Racing Red Sally is better, I think. So I think I'm going to put them on the same tier. I would have liked to have seen more from this Sally, and I'm sorry. These are 2-packs. These are launchers. These are deluxes. These are the Christmas ones I don't have yet. No haulers aside from Marty, who I don't have. Color changers. Color changers. Should I even... Is it fair to rank the color changers? Yeah, Racing Red Sally should be a higher tier. I don't think it's fair to rank the color changers. Hold on. Cartendo, you win, okay? Oh, I could have just cut and pasted them the whole time. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay. Cartendo, you win. Racing Red Sally is being moved. We're repositioning Racing Red Sally. Congratulations. Racing Grid Sally is being bumped up to A, while Pixar Fest Sally goes to B. Okay. And make a tier list of Bert, all 2 versions of him. Guys, do we rank the color changes? So after this, I'm gonna rank the other cars that I got this year. I'm gonna go through my review playlist, and I'm gonna rank the cars that aren't new for 2021 that I've gotten in 2021. But is it fair to rank the color changers? I don't know if it's fair to rank the color I said 2021 ones. Great. I'm gonna miss that next year. Is it fair to rank the color changers? Okay. Okay, Cruz and McQueen. Color changers, Cruz and McQueen is really cool. Color changes. There are color changers in your fridge. I've seen them. Add some additional rows because we are gonna need them. I think most of the color changers are gonna be A tiers. Cruz and McQueen is A. Cruz and McQueen is A. Fillmore is S. I think Fillmore's gonna be A. I think. I think Sheriff is gonna be A. I really like Sheriff when he's changed to red. Fillmore gets bonus points for being the first ever color changer Fillmore, though. The King. This right here. This right here. All the color changes are in A, with the exception of the King. I just couldn't see myself putting any of the color changes in A. The fact that the King's spoiler does not change bothers me to no end, and it will never stop bothering me. His spoiler doesn't change. He's good, but he's not good enough. It's the spoiler. It sticks out like a sore thumb when he's... Well, if I paint the spoiler, then when I change the car, it won't match again. This guy would be an easy A. This guy would be an easy A. Easy A. If he had the spoiler change colors as well. But due to the fact that the spoiler does not change colors, I've got to put him in B. Yeah, but the car is plastic, so I don't get what's up with that. Either B or C. I don't think he deserves being in C. He's going in B. Because the spoiler, Cartendo. Also, it's my live stream. No, I don't like him as much as the other color changers. Color changes that should be made. I like that idea. Okay. Now that we're done with the 2021 ones, we're going to take things to a more personal note here. What we're going to do is... I'm going to go to my review playlist, and we're going to rank the cars that I've gotten in 2021 that are not new releases. We're just going to go through, it doesn't matter if they're from 2021 or not, we're just going to do the cars that I've reviewed this year, the cars I've gotten this year, and I'm using my review playlist to help me. We are 3 videos away from my 1,000th review. My 1,000th review was going to be a Pixar Fest Ramon. Huh. That's cool. Currently getting things set up. We're just going to use the thumbnails as the image for the rankings. This may take a while. We have to scroll through every single one of them. I don't have Bert. Can we have some F's in the chat for the customs that don't exist anymore that are in this playlist? This guy. Damaged Cal is still around. Silver Sigalard is still around. This guy doesn't exist anymore. This cruise doesn't exist anymore. At least I have a review of them up there so you could see them in greater detail. The sheer amount of reviews, these are all from like the same month. Like me 3 years ago. Dude, calm down. Yeah, custom tier list would be cool. One I'm gonna do, the deleted scene McQueen actually still exists. I still have him. One I'm gonna do is for canceled car tier list, which will not be a live stream, it'll be a video. Precision Series Ramones, very interesting. I don't have that one. I got the original. Load! Load! I do have a 2021 mainline playlist, but this is going to be for everything. I have a 2021 mainline and I have 2020 mainline. This is not just going to be the 2021 cars I've bought. It's going to be everything that I've gotten in 2021. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do a custom, not a custom, a canceled car tier list. And a custom one would be a good one. For my own customs. I did do a top 10 customs. I actually recorded a new version of that months ago. But after Ties Cars 4, I need to do an updated top 10 customs, and it would be better as a tier list. A video I actually started recording last night is going to be one on 10 things I canceled from Ties Cars 4. Okay. I won't be counting the cars I got for Christmas, who I reviewed in 2021 but got in 2020. Gudmund. A very good choice. I don't know who you'd use for him. Is he the one that looks like Road Redline? Look on my channel's homepage. What? What's wrong? Yeah, there's multiple playlist sections. Yeah. Freaked me out, man. What's up with that? Yeah, I have several 2021 playlists. Now, because of that, I think I have to scroll through everything. No, but that's only for cars that are in the 2021 mainline. Oh my gosh, now I have to start all over again. Great. Okay, cool. Let's hang in there now. It's fine, Cartendo, it won't take long. Off-screen laptop die. Great. Okay, we're getting there. This is much faster to do not I had it zoomed in. It's much faster to do not zoomed in. The thumbnail for my Shigeko review looks terrible. Chuck Manifold for Gudmund. I think Chuck's a little too small. Right, Gudmund was, I think, the Swedish one, yeah. I think Gudmund's a bit small for that, though. Okay. Here we go, guys. We've made it. Whoa there, Cartendo. It's all good. You could put the it's all good. We're good. We've got these first cars are the ones that I got for Christmas of 2020. No, YouTube. Don't you even YouTube. What are you trying to pull, man? YouTube. Oh my god. Okay, you're kidding me. What? Okay, we're good. False alarm. It's gonna be okay. Everybody remain calm. It's all good. We're good. We're all fine. We're all fine here. Situation normal. How are you? Okay, so we're going to be ranking the cars I got in 2021. Up first, the black and blue color changer Dinoco McQueen, who we can barely see here. Some people are going to not like him because he's in the Cars 3 mold. I like him. But the mold choice is certainly weird. This isn't a good picture of him, but it's all I got, because this was a video thumbnail, and that's what we're using. So, I think he should, if we put the King in B, I think this McQueen should be in B. He'd be in A if he used the right mold. This is not for the whole play set. This image just represents the McQueen. That is going to be very difficult to see. So he's in B. These guys I all got in 2020, so they don't count. Manny Flywheel. 2021 Manny Flywheel. It's fine. I don't know. B. I think Manny is just a B. For Manny, B is too much. Yeah, I don't know. Manny's pretty middle of the road. We'll do C. I think C, yeah. These are more ones that I got for Christmas, so they still don't count. Lil Rush we already did. Jackson we did. Did him, did him, we did him. Minis don't count. We did him, we did him, we did him, and him, and him, and him. Easter Buggy. Easter Buggy is easily A tier. At least A, yeah? I think Easter Buggy is easily A. He's cool, and he's different. You gotta make a song called We Did Him. Easter Buggy is A. There we go. Okay. We did that one. Mildred Bylane is gonna be... It's gonna be B. It's gonna... B. What do you guys think? I think C is a bit too harsh for Mildred. I think C is a bit harsh. I think I'm gonna go B. It's gonna be B. Okay. Suki. Suki is C tier. I think Suki is like the definition of a middle of the road release. We've seen her so many times. I think Suki is easily C tier. She's pretty generic, so it's difficult for me to have an opinion on her. I prefer, like, I'd put Chisaki and Harumi in A, honestly, but I think Suki's my least favorite. Hot Topic Suki, unfortunately, is not here. Andrea's 2021 re-release. Can I put on... Would there be complaints if I put Andrea in D? She's fine. Andrea should probably be C or D, yeah? Andrea is pretty generic. There were no differences between the Thailand one and this one. I think she should be in C. But, like... She's... Would anyone complain if I put Andrea in D tier? She's going in D. I'm sorry. Really generic, but a nice one. Francesco, 2021 Thailand Francesco. Just Francesco in general. Where would we put him? I think for Francesco, generally speaking, I think Francesco should be A for Francesco. Just normal Francesco, either A or B. And I think his re-release this year looked good. I'm gonna go A for Francesco. Just use Francesco. No, actually, Hot Rod Steve ended up in D. Nobody's in F currently. Otis was a birthday request. She doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count. Tex. I like Thailand Tex, but I can't ever see myself putting a Tex Dinoco higher than B. Are there any objections for Tex? I think Tex should just be in B. I think Tex. Yeah, Tex is pretty middle of the road, but I really liked his re-release. I liked his Thailand variant. I think he's going in B. Here we go. Courtney Carspur is D tier. Changed my mind. Courtney Carspur. B, Texas-sized offer. Courtney Carspur might win the award for most just boring race fan, okay? Easy D tier, I think. Yeah, I would say, yeah, E. 2020 APB and Broadside. Okay, what do we give for Thailand APB? Thailand APB's eyes are way smaller. D for D for APB. I'm gonna do D. I liked the Thailand Broadside. They made some nice changes to her. I'm gonna put Thailand Broadside in C because I like Thailand Broadside better than APB. Or is that too high? Should they be on the same tier? Should APB and Broadside be same tier? Part of me says they should be. Yeah, Broadside is female. You can't tell on the diecast. C or D for Broadside? Broadside's better, yeah. Okay, we did that. Birthday request doesn't count, did that. Doesn't count. Todd Marcus. I think Todd Marcus is A or B. Right? Todd Marcus is A or B. I think that's fair for Todd. I like Todd. Todd's pretty cool. A or B? Todd is A. Yeah, I think Todd is one of my favorite Piston Cup racers from the first movie. Todd goes in A, no questions. Bye. Okay. Did that. John Halstead. John Halstead is A tier. John Halstead is A, I think. John Halstead's my favorite of the next gen haulers. I think he's going in A. Oop. He would be like, he's on the verge of being in S tier, honestly. That was a birthday request. Thailand, Rusty, and Dusty. Can we put Rusty and Dusty in D for Dusty and also for just kind of dull? Thailand Rusty and Dusty. I don't like Thailand Rusty and Dusty for the color scheme of them being too dark compared to the movie. They look nothing like themselves anymore. I think they're going in D. Honestly, I might put them in E. But I think that's too harsh, so they're both going in D. Did that. Dash Boardman, I like Dash Boardman more than I thought I would. I think Dash Boardman is going in B. I want to do B for Dash, honestly. I like Dash. He's just really weird. Broadside, Thailand Broadside changed a lot and made a lot of improvements. Despite this, I don't think I can burnt ripoff. I think honestly, Broadside is gonna go C. Thailand 1 made improvements, definitely fixed her up a bit, but C. I can't see myself putting that car higher. Timothy 2-stroke. C tier looks like O at this point. Sorry, that's not Broadside, is it? That's Blind Spot. I always get them confused. Timothy 2-stroke is kind of boring. D tier for Timothy. I actually quite like him. C. Do you want to do C for Timothy? I like him more than I used to. Mary Esco car is so inaccurate, and I hate it. Mary Esco car is just horrendously inaccurate to the movie. Just awfully inaccurate. I like the car. But like... I want to go D tier. Is that fair? I don't know. Do I want to do C or do I want to do D? She's so inaccurate, it's not even funny. And put her in C. Because I like the car, but just not that much. Heike! Heike. Heike is very bland. Alright, see you, Diecast Review Racing. Enjoy making your video. Where do we put Heike? He's really generic. I like him, but he's very generic. D for Heike. Heike, kind of boring. That's a custom by Robin Tails Credit doesn't count. Milo is weird. How many more of these do we have? Okay, not many. Milo is really weird. He's a weird looking guy. Weird looking car, okay? Where do we put Milo? I think Milo could be C tier. Either C or B for Milo. Yeah, Milo's very unique, but these two, I think these two are B. I think they're both B. I like these two. Kareen Cavi and the other one. Milton Calipier is going to go C tier. I really like this car, but that expression is just so not good. So, Milton, unfortunately, you're going in C, my guy. Doesn't count. Those are customs. That doesn't count. And, what's his face? Rusty Cornfuel. Not really a fan of Rusty Cornfuel. Rusty Corn Fuel is gonna be C tier, I think. C is just the tier for generic ones. Yeah, just C tier. These two. Shigeko and Okuni. Shigeko and Okuni. For Shigeko and Okuni, I think C. Let's get rid of Mary Esco-Car. Let's put her in C, honestly. In D, sorry. That's just the letter X. I really shouldn't have done this part of the list, because now we can't see anything. C is too harsh for Shigeko and Okuni. It's difficult. I shouldn't be doing this part, because we're not on new releases anymore. You want to do B for Shigeko and Okuni? They're literally identical, so I'm going to put them in... We'll do B. It'll be nice. And that is that's the end of it. There we go. Now let's take a look at our completed tier list. F tier stayed empty. E tier is Sheldon and pit crew, or crew chief Mater. In D, we have River, Jodan Jackson, Steve Herschel, Andrea, Courtney Karsper, Thailand, APB, Thailand, Rusty and Dusty. Heike and Mary Esco-Car. C gives us Hot Rod Luis, Vusine Tractor, Ramon, Clutch Tractor, the Mater with the hats. An almost knocked over tripod. Jackson Storm. Manny Flywheel. Suki, Broadside, Blind Spot, Timothy, Milo, Milton, and Rusty Corn Fuel. Again, none of these mean they're bad. The only ones I'd classify as bad are E. B tier, Track Damage Cruise, Sputter Stop Tractor, Floyd Morgan, Jimmy Lugrange, Double Clutch Daily, Go-Go Logano, Pixar Fest McQueen and Sally, Color Changer King, Color Changer Dynaco McQueen, Milton Calipier, Tex Dynaco, Dash Boardman, Korean Cavi Kimberly Rims, and Okuni and Shigeko. A tier, Lightning is the Easter Buggy, M Fast Fong, Saludos Amigos Ramon, Robert Jam Jones, Pam Wheeldarrow, Clovis Rider, Racing Red Sally, Xavier Rodell, Chase Race-A-Lot, NASCAR McQueen, Ramon from Pixar Fest, and the other three color changers, and the Easter Buggy, and just regular old Francesco, and Todd Marcus, and John Halstead. And staying up here in S tier are Will Rush, Ducky Fauntleroy, Nick Shift, Racing Red Francesco and Jackson, and these three NASCAR guys. And there you go. We've done it. Thank you all so much for watching this live stream. We're going to end it in just a minute here. So yeah. I think this turned out good. And finally, to end off the live stream here, we have one last thing we need to do. There you go, Cartendo. Are you happy now? You've made it. You've made it into... Dear. Despite not being a car. Anyway, guys. Plush Strap, you've been noticed. Congratulations. Anyway, guys, I am going to go delete this document. Goodbye. You'll never see it again. And we're done here. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.